Whoa. Exam vertical speed. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I can just correct that. Jeez. Ooh, come on. What's with this VNAV thing? I don't get it. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2.
Hello everybody, this is your captain speaking. So today we're going to be doing a flight we know exactly nothing about, right?
Jesus! Jesus! Hey! Jesus!
So it's is it Aerotalia or Aerolinas? I don't know. Before I destroy the name, let's just say Aerolinas Argentinas. Why does it sound so English but then it's totally not English? Anyways, our route will be from SAAR to I've forgotten the other ICAO code. No, I did not forget where we're going. I forgot the ICAO code.
Again!
Now, what's the city of the name? What's the name of the city we're going to? I don't know.
Really?
Chris, why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious.
Look, it's MDPC. I remember the ICAO code, so that can get us there. Yeah, so that's it. It's Punta Cana. Is that Cana or Sana? I don't know. So it's Punta Cana International Airport. So this is somewhere around I think 7 hours. I don't know, but when we lift off, you guys are going to see it. It's 7 hours, something like that. So 7 hours.
Are you serious?
So what runway is best? Hold on. Do we have ILS here?
Nope.
I don't think so. Well, if we have RNAV, I believe we have ILS. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. We don't have ILS here. Whoa. We don't have ILS here. So what do we do now? Is it that we don't have ILS here or something is wrong? Okay. We'll just let's go to an airport close to this place. Let's look at this one. Okay, there is ILS on this one, and this one is very close. So now, how do I know there is ILS on it? Because this part here is red, kind of. That's how I know. Again, I'm not confirming that, but we'll get to confirm that right now. So that's runway 17. Let's see if I am right. So runway 17, yeah, as you can see, that's actually what it means. It means we have ILS there. Okay, so let's use that one. It's still, is it still the same city? I don't know. Let me see. MDSD. Let's do that. I think it's the same city actually. I think the ICAO code is kind of telling that it's the same city. So let's say MDSD. Okay, that. Yeah, basically the same city. So we're going to click on that. We've done this already, right? We've chosen ILS one. Okay. So now what we're going to have to do is make sure we're coming in from here. So that being said, let's just cancel this out. Go back to airport. Hold on, I don't think our APU is on. Let's get into the cockpit from here. So yeah, we're back into the cockpit. Let's go on, turn on, let's see, grand catering, cargo, ground power unit. Is that ground power unit? I don't know. Do we even, well, it's ground power unit. They just wrote ground power anyways. Okay. So if I attach toggle, we have auto push. Let's just leave that there. All right, so auto start.
Nope.
Electrics, main battery comes on, APU comes to on. All right, let's plan weights. So we have 8 hours on board already. I'm going to go to max, and I'm going to bring passengers all the way up to 160. Cargo, let's do 5,000. You know what, let's do 6,000. I'm not sure of this thing I am doing. If it gets us into trouble. I don't think it will though. But anyways, let's do 5,000 for cargo right here, and let's do 150 for passengers. So right here. Okay, this is fair. So far so good. So what else are we doing now? We're bringing auto APU to start. Okay, let's plan our routes now. So we are here. So we're going to take off from here, from runway 02. That means we're going to be getting out from here. Let's do this, click that, zoom out a little, do this, click that. You know, we're going all the way up, so let's zoom out a little, click that, and one more, and then we'll go back to our destination airport. So that's MDSD, right? Get that in there right here. Wow, see how high that is. That's very high and further away. So yeah, that being said, we're going to get our next waypoint to, let's say, this one, and then this one, and then this one right here. Let's do this one, and then we close in on this one, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. Nice. So let's come here now. We'll do let's bring this down so that you guys can see what we're doing. All right, so here we'll do 3,000 feet. Okay, that, I don't know if that is a good idea, but we'll find out. Okay, so here we'll do 5,000 feet. 5,000. Well, as we get close to the airport, we're going to know, we're going to see the altitude, so we can always correct them. So we can stay at 5,000 or 10,000. Here we're going to go with 7,500, or let's do 10k there. I think 10k is fine. Let's do 10k there. Yeah, like so. All right, so that being said, we are pretty much done with our flight plan right here. We're done with our flight plan. We're done with we're done with our fuel routes, passenger and whatnot. So let's go ahead, take off packs, catering, cargo, and ground power, and let's start our engines. Okay, so system, go down to engines, turn on engine number 2, come back to ground power. What, there's something I'm forgetting. Yeah, I'm supposed to come to autopilot and do all this. So we're doing 30,000 here. Nice. And vertical speed will be, let's do 2.5. 2.5 is enough. Ooh, I didn't say that, sorry. 2.5. Nice. Speed will be what's our V2? I don't know. What's our V2? Let's say 160, because we're a little bit heavy, just to be on the safe side. Let's say 160. Actually 165, 161 can be our V2 when we're super heavy in MSFS, but this is IFS, so I don't know. But anyways, we'll turn LNAV on. I think that's too early though. I think that's too early, but that's fine. We can turn LNAV on. We don't need VNAV though. We can turn attitude on. What else? We can turn speed on. Did it just clear our speed because we're on the ground? Okay, well, let's just have it there though. 80. Nice. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I did not actually turn on autopilot. I was wondering how that came on. Okay. Alright, so let's do this again. We kind of took it off. 2.5 here. Ooh, that's 2.6. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get pushback. We don't have pushback here. Does that mean there are no pushback on this airport? I think that's exactly what it means. Okay. Well, okay, let's do it manually, I guess. All right, so auto pushback. Oh, there is pushback. These guys are confusing me all the time. All right, so we should get here and here. Eesh, start. Okay, so while that is starting, let's go on turn on engine number 2 and turn off autopilot. I mean APU. APU comes off now. Okay. Right. So I am having a weird problem with 2 of my flight simulators. So, and I'm talking MSFS and RFS. Now in RFS, for some reason they did an upgrade on the 737 MAX. It was really good, but the problem is we don't have any airlines in RFX right now for the 737 MAX, and that is where my concern kind of is. Because we don't have that, I can't do any flights. I literally have to go design the airline by myself, post it, wait for like 2-3 days for them to actually confirm it before I can then do the flight. That's just too much work. What's the point of doing it when I can just do it on Infinite Flight Sim and post it? Anyways, that's about it for RFS. Now for my MSFS, it's my PC. So my PC is Windows 10, and Windows 10 update support ended I think 2 weeks ago. So since then I can't transfer video anymore outside my PC. I don't know if that is normal, right? And because I can't do that anymore, I can do flights on my MSFS, but I cannot transfer the flight out of my PC and edit it, because I don't actually edit on my PC. It doesn't work for me, right? And the simple reason is I use InShot for edits. Yeah, all the edits you guys are saying are InShot. There is no CapCut. I use InShot. I think CapCut is unnecessarily complicated, but maybe I'm just dumb, so I'm refusing to learn from that. Maybe, yeah. But even at that, CapCut works differently on PC and mobile, so it's not the same. So even if I was using CapCut, it will still be on mobile, which is very different. But here's the thing now. If I cannot move the videos, I'm actually looking at my last flight right now, and it was really good. So letting it go is hard. I'm not deleting it. I'm just going to leave it there until I figure out how to move it out. Anyways, the thing now is, what is this guy doing? Wait. Our pushback is going crazy. Please stop. Just stop before you do end. Please. Thank you. Bye. Go away. Jeez. He was just going to face us to that side. Like, why? Anyways, our pushback is out of the way. Let's get going. Alright, so I was saying my MSFS right now, it is not something I can look at and still do flights in it, because what's the point of doing flights there when I cannot move it out and edit it and post it for you guys to see what we're doing? So I came to a conclusion of, for now, I'm just going to stay with Infinite Flight Sim. And I think this is a trick. So, because how am I supposed to fly on Infinite Flight Sim for like a month without liking it? Is that even possible? I don't know. Alright, so flaps set at 5, trim minus 40. Let's do minus 40 so that when we're raising the nose, it doesn't act weird. Okay, so we're going to turn away from here all the way to the other side and just get out of here. Let's see where we are. Okay, we're here, so I'm just going to turn around completely. I'm just going to turn around. I hope our speed is not too much. Yeah, right there. Ooh, so good to see that we didn't get into the grass. Anyways, let's just wobble away. I mean, what else is the aircraft doing? It's just wobbling.
My nigga.
Alright, so yeah, that's about it for me. So for now, you guys are going to be seeing more Infinite Flight Sim, but that, I guess that is why it's not one of the reasons I started doing multiple flight simulator. The reason I do as many flight simulator as I can is I feel like any flight simmer should be able to fly on any sim. I mean, what's there? You just need to know the basic of how the sim work. I mean, all aircraft fly the same. Of course, we have infinite flight sim ruining physics, but if you've done manual flying in RFX, Aerofly, MSFS, which other one? I've not really done any flying on X-plane, not really, right? But if you've done this once, you would know for sure that, okay, yes, these physics are close. They are not the same. No, they are not the same at all, but they are very close, very, very close. Yeah, I can say that for sure, that they are very close. And to be honest, infinite flight sim is not far away. It just has this really weird thing going on with the physics where aircraft can wobble and stuff like that. It's just annoying. Anyways, we're here now. Let's just make sure that we are fulfilling all righteousness. There is no ATC here to clear us for takeoff, but we're still going to ask. Yeah, so departing straight out, like always. Alright, so landing light and strobe light can come on. I don't even think we turned on any lights. So strobe light comes on, landing light comes on, passenger seatbelt sign, no smoking. Yeah, I'm a terrible pilot. Welcome to my world. Okay, electrics, that's fine. Every other thing is good. Okay, yeah, so I was reading something on infinite flight sims, more like the loading background, like when the game is loading, you get some tips you read and all of that, and it says you can taxi on one engine. I guess that confirms what we were talking about before, and which is actually good. It's functional. I mean, why are you wobbling so much? It's disgusting. Seriously, it's disgusting. That was weird. Anyways, okay, we're here now. Off center line. Come back to center line. 120 knots here, 140 knots here, 150, and rotate. What? Why did we do that? What's gentle rotation here? I hate how the physics of this thing works. It's so annoying. Gears coming up. See, now it's going back down for some reasons. Anyways, our speed is fine. Let's keep that going up. See how the aircraft is fighting me. Can you imagine? See how the thing is fighting me. It wants to be going back down. Anyways, autopilot can come on now. And LNAV as well. Alright, so now we're going to start raising our flaps. Let's see where we are. Do that. Okay. Whoa. See how fast that aircraft was going right there. That's really fast. And that's not even the highest speed. Let's see how fast it moves. That's very fast. That's actually realistically fast. Okay, let's do this and zoom out so that we have our flight path laid out for us. Okay, so let's make sure everything is going as planned. I don't like this vertical speed. I don't even know why I did that. 2.4 is not bad. 2.4 is not bad. So let's do 250 here. Let's do 250 for our speed and leave it at that. So at around 240, right, or 260, we're going to be getting an alarm of being overspeed. All right, so let's raise our flaps to 2, flaps to 1, and all the way.
I've been searching for a piece of me. I've been counting on the heads of time. I love my body, I love my mind, with desire for out of place, out of space, floating high.
Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Can't the 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels, ain't do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck. We just muscled up. This game's been no one gotta tighten up.
Okay, we're at 10,000 feet now. Let's turn off landing lights and seatbelt sign for passengers. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. You notice the weather just kind of cleared off. That's interesting. I thought RFS got that one wrong, but it's the same thing in MSFS. It's just incredible. Anyways, let's just continue. We're up 11,000 feet. Now we just cruise away, more like climb away. We're not cruising right now, we're still climbing. So let's just continue our climb. Right. Whoa, I'm actually very surprised to how quick we reached our top of climb. Like we got there really fast. I don't know if the trim helped or something. I really don't know. But what I'll do right now is, of course, take the trim off. Oh, I'm doing something else. So just take it off completely and have our trim set at 0, just so that it works better. So nothing is pushing anybody. Also, that being said, yeah, I think we're leveling off now. So if we keep going like this, we'll have fuel of up over 9 hours, which is fantastic, which is very, very fantastic. Anyways, that being said, so what else do we do? Let's see. Nothing from there. So wow, have we gone that far already? Wow. Is the aircraft moving too fast? It was just here. This is just 14 minutes. Wow. That was fast. That was really, really fast. Even our autopilot plus just kicked in, as we can see right here. This autopilot plus is extremely useful. I'm not even joking. It's like very, very useful.
I've been searching for a piece of me. I've been counting on the hands of time. To joy, I love my body, I love my mind, with desire for joy, to joy, out of place, out of space, floating high.
Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Canada 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels and do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game's been no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up.
Alright, we're almost here at 10,000 feet. We're 23,000 now. Well, more like 23,800, something like that. Okay, this is fine. We're still very far away. So, I don't even have a problem with thinking about if we would make the altitude required for the next waypoint. I think we can make it, and we're here. Our autopilot plus just went off because, you know,
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
this is where being careful sets in. So, are we going back up? I don't want to go back up. I just want to stay on here. Why does it feel like it's going back up? It is going back up, and it is going back up really, really good. So there is no way to like stay on altitude hold here. That's interesting. So well, I can do that manually. I can come to 20,000 here. Let's do that. Let's do 22. Let's do 20. Okay. Turn that on. Whoa. 7,000, bro. For what? Exactly. We don't want that. 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 Jeez, that's 18,000 vertical speed. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know why you're taking a nosedive. I don't know why you're taking a nosedive. I don't know why the aircraft took a nosedive. Okay, I can just correct that. Jeez. Ooh, come on. You're good. What's with this VNAV thing? Wait. Where are we? What's with this VNAV thing? I don't get it. Just stop. Oh my god, we're running into problem here. We're running into problem, guys. We're running into lots of problems. Wow. This makes for a good story, and we're going to stall if we're not careful. This is 160 here. Let's be very quick with our vertical speed. At 130 we might stall. Okay, 25 is enough. Let's turn that in. Alright, but we can't actually do. So I am just trying to avoid these mountains. Should we arm our VNAV again? I don't know. Let's arm this first and then the VNAV again. But what happens when I turn off the VNAV? Okay. Yeah, but when I turn off the VNAV, I feel like we're still descending. I kind of don't want to descend anymore. I want to like just stay on 20,000 feet. Okay, so we can do that. So, wow, we nearly ran into a lot of problem there because I wasn't even connected to my joystick. So, if we had lost control of the aircraft, that would have been it. That would have been a very, very terrible crash. But anyways, we got control of everything. So we're here at 21,000 feet. I just want to make sure we don't hit those mountains, and I don't even know if we're high enough or not high enough, but better safe than sorry. So I guess our attitude is fine. Let's come here and understand what is going on. Why is the attitude really bad? Why is it shining? What's that? Is that not what this is? How is it on? It's actually on. Interesting. Our flight directors are off. This is off. Even our auto throttle is off, but our speed is on, so it makes no sense. But okay. This is the other flight directors. It is off. Our course is 170. Is that correct? I don't know. Is that right? I think that is correct. Okay, so we're at 17,000 feet. God knows I'm not crashing today. If I get any close to this mountains, I'll just stop descending. Yeah, I'll just stop descending. But anyways, so far so good though. So I checked on RFX last night, and I noticed something. They've added a few airlines to the MAX, which is the only reason why I am going to consider it. They've added Ethiopia airline, they've added Aero Mexico. I don't know if we can try any flight with those two, but I'm just going to check on it again and see if we have any promises we can do. Okay, so we're at 14,000 feet, and it's not looking like we're going to be hitting anything. Distance and not close. They're actually very far. Very, very far. I hope. And okay, so well, this is our indicator. We have our attitude AGL here on the screen, and as you can see, that is 10,000. That's about 9,000. So we're just like 2-3,000, considering the mountains, the terrain of these mountains. That being said, let's go ahead, turn on landing lights and passenger seat belts, and okay, all of that is done. Now let's turn off the engines. Some of you thought I was going to do it. You need to see how serious I take this flight. I can't even do that. Okay, let's start doing all of this. Okay, we're going all the way. See, we're at 10,000 feet. Everything is safe. I don't even think we want to start descending to 5,000 feet now. That would be crazy. That would be very, very crazy, to be honest. I mean, obviously, if we go down to 5,000 feet, we're definitely hitting mountains here. Are we? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't even think so. We're not, actually. We can still go down to 5,000 feet. See? No big deal after all. Okay, so what next to do? Should we start adding flaps? Is that a good idea? I don't know. I think that's a good idea to start adding flaps. Anyways, let's get our trim for landing. So our trim for landing will be 60. Let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. Yeah. So what the trim does for, of course, I don't know where 60% of trim comes. I don't know the ideology of that. I know that there's a calculation for trim in a 737, and usually my takeoff trim, if I am very heavy, is 7 or 7.08. That's realistic. That's how you calculate it. But in this aircraft, my takeoff trim will be 30%, right? It calculates in percent in this scene. I don't know how that works. All I know is the trim for let's say at 50%, it will help you flare when you're landing. It's going to help you flare. So at 60%, I believe I'm going to flare better. So I'm just, that was an aircraft. That's a car. It's a car. Just some bird, not even a car. It's actually a bus. Okay. So I was saying, the trim helps with your flare, especially when you're like me and you use auto landing, because I use auto landing on this scene. I've explained why. I don't want to learn too much garbage and then it ruins my idea of realistic flying. The physics in infinite flight simulator. Also, we don't really have much to do. You just have to use a gamepad for the landing, which makes it really, really good. Anyways, we're at 244 air speed now. We have 10 minutes to land, so let's just add one flap. I don't like to come outside when I am doing all these things. If I want to look around, then I can come outside. Other than that, I just stay inside. There's no need to come outside. Anyways, we're going down to 5,000 feet, looking possible, obviously. So when we get there, we'll start thinking of touchdown. We're going to get a beautiful touchdown. There's no biggie. If you understand how autopilot landing works in real life, right, and you understand how autopilot landing should actually be in reality, and you have an idea of what landing speed should be, right? Because for me, I know what landing speed should be. So my touchdown speed in this aircraft is going to be around 154. Yeah, around 154, which is, it's actually high. It's very high. Yeah, because when you're as light as we are right now, we're 68,000 kilograms. So we're actually very light. That being said, with 154 approach speed, you expect to touch ground very lightly, and since the aircraft is going to be pitching up a bit, it should be a beautiful landing, right? Now what the autopilot will really do for me is center line, and early touchdown, which are things I really can't do by myself in infinite flight sim, because you turn, it turns to me, you turn, it turns to me. The sensitivity of the sim that that is coded with the gamepad is not realistic. For that reason, I'm not even going to try. Anyways, let's bring in flaps 2 now. The airport should be somewhere around here. The airport, is it here? I think, I don't know. Is it somewhere around here? I think the airport is somewhere around here. Well, we're going to, or is it somewhere around here? I don't know. We're going to see it when we see it though. So right about now, the next thing for me to do is just keep adding flaps until we get to as much flap setting as we would need for landing. So let's reduce our speed a little bit more. Let's go down to, let's hold on to 160. Let's hold on. Is that too small? I think that's too small. Let's go up a bit. Let's go up. Let's go. Let's say 200. Yeah, let's stay with 200 and let's add some flaps. More flaps now. Flaps 5. Cabin crew, prepare the aircraft for landing, please. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. We're at 5,000 feet, right? Not really, but we're fine. We're actually very fine. So, okay. So, I've never really checked. Does this parking brake come on when I actually turn on parking brake? Let me see. It does. Wow. These guys have outdone themselves. How about the engine? Well, we'll have to see that one when we touch the ground. Oh, I'm crazy enough to actually turn the engines off and turn them back on, but I don't see why I'm doing that, especially at this altitude. We're too low. It's too crazy to try anything. Why are we not descending? Why are we not descending? Why is the aircraft not descending? Anyways, let's just see what we have here. Okay, there's our runway. We're very sure. We're very, very sure that is the runway. There is no telling me otherwise. That is the runway. It's right there. It is what it is, and we're actually downwards. We've actually gotten to 3,000 feet with a vertical speed of 800. Wow, this aircraft is on fire. This aircraft is on fire. No waypoint. There is a waypoint. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. All right, so our flap setting at 10 now. Let's do this. All right, so we're landing, guys. We're going to be landing now. All right, more flaps. Flaps 10. All right, let's reduce our speed also. Let's go down to, let's do 150. Should we do 150 or 150? Let's do 154. Just to be safe, let's do 154. That's our runway right there. More flaps. That's our runway. Wait, do we have 2 airports here? I am very sure that that's not the airport we saw right now. Or is it? Am I tripping? I'm probably tripping. Glide slope intercepted. Nice. Everything is going very well today. Okay, so 30% flaps here. 30 degrees, sorry, my bad. Did I say percent? Why did I say percent? I don't know. Alright, 40 degrees of flaps. What? Full flaps. Full flaps, aiming for the runway.
2500.
2500 here, gears coming down. Alright, So joystick connected, that's why we wobbled. Like always, for some reasons, I don't know. Like, I guess that's not a very good notification to tell me that the joystick is connected, because I can just know by turning left to right, which is weird by the way. Why is moving the cameras affecting the aircraft? This scene is weird. It's just, ooh, look at that sunrise. Is that sunrise or sunset? I don't know. It looks good though. Okay, we're at 1,600 feet here. Getting ready to turn off the autopilot as well. I don't like the autopilot sound in this sim, not just this sim, even in RFX. The autopilot sound is weird. I think it's better on Aerofly. I don't know. I think it's better on Aerofly. So when this autopilot goes off, I'm going to edit that part and add my own, which is actually what autopilot sounds like, you know. And I like that sound. The autopilot sound in real life, love it. So 1,000 at 1,000 feet, we'll turn off autopilot. 1,000 here, turn off autopilot, and get a very good landing. All right, focus. All right, 700 feet here. Focus, 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 focus. All right, so don't mind 500 feet here. Don't mind me if I stop talking. I am just trying to focus. I'm just trying to focus. We're close to the ground and we're doing very well. Okay.
200.
Continue.
100.
100 here. Decision height, flare,
50.
flare.
30.
Okay.
20. 10.
Okay. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Full reverses. Full reverses here. Center line, center line. We missed the center line. Okay, we're back here. Back here. Let's just get out of here now. So we're going to stop here and take up our flaps and every other thing that is in it. Okay, so let's come here. Flaps up. Spoilers up. This is the thing with, honestly, not just flight sim, it's the same with life, right? I've said this before. You know that that feeling when you listen to a song you don't like, right? But because they play it over and over again, you just hear it everywhere you go. Before you know, you start singing it. You still don't like it, but somehow you just kind of get acclimatized to it, and it's just in your head. You know, that's exactly what is going on here. I hate taxing from the cockpit in this scene, right? But because it's the normal thing to do, right? Look at me taxing in the cockpit of this thing as if it's actually good. It's not. It wobbles a lot. Okay, this is where we're going to be cutting in from. All right, let's stop right here and turn our parking brakes on, like so. Okay, we are down. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, please like and subscribe. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Share your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Also, you're getting a landing replay. Oh, you are getting a landing replay. Definitely getting a landing replay. That being said, thank you guys so much for joining. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you every day, every day, every day. Jesus loves you more than I love you. That's very true. All right, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Searching for a piece of me. I've been counting on the hands of time. To Roya, I love my body, I love my mind. With desire to Toya. Out of place, out of space, floating higher.
haters been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'.